Well, hey there, crafty friends. Happy Friday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana. And you may have thought that I forgot our What's New at the Doodlebug, but I did not. We've just been really steady today. So since usually about 4 o'clock, we don't get a lot of foot traffic in here, and if you've watched my lives, you kind of know that. But we just had our last person leave for today, so lots of people out and about today. It's a beautiful day in Indiana. I hope it's a beautiful day wherever you are, but just lots of foot traffic in here today, which was good. So the last gal that just left, she was brand new to the store, so that's always fun too. But today I do have 2 great orders for you and lots of new stuff in both of those orders. One order is Spellbinders and the other one is Gina. So next weekend, which I can't even believe I'm saying next weekend, is our April retreat. Oh my goodness. Do I have room for you yet? Yes, I do. You know I do. I will make room for you. But one of the gals coming to the retreat asked me a while back if I could get something in from Gina K and hopefully have it here for the retreat for her because she's not local. I think she drives in like 4 hours for the retreat. So I had to get my Gina K order in since that has just snuck up on me. So again, Spellbinders and Gina K is your What's New today. Oh, hello, Robin. Robin is coming to my retreat and she's super excited with her big yippee on there. So I'm going to flip the camera around and we're going to check out what we've got. Again, I try to keep my lives kind of small on Friday, but it looks like it's big, even just with the two, I say little orders, but Spellbinders came in like 3 huge boxes. So we're going to start first of all with these craft stacks, which are super cool. Let's talk a little bit about them. So I use the word so a lot. It makes me crazy. But whenever Spellbinders acquired Spellbinders, I know a lot of you asked about those stuff tainers that Spellbinders used to always carry. I know we asked Spellbinders. Spellbinders had a lot of consumers email in and ask as well. So they knew that there was definitely a market for those stuff tainers. However, from my end and their end as well, stuff tainers got damaged a lot. They got crushed in shipping a lot. They got damaged on the sales floor a lot. Why? Because they were a thinner weight plastic. These are nice and heavy duty. I mean, these corners are tough. So we now have 8.5 by 11. Again, they're not stuff tainers anymore. They're called stash stacks, which kind of goes along the lines of their organizational line they've been doing with their craft stacks. So we've got craft stacks and now we've got stash stacks. These stash stacks, we've got them in 8.5 by 11 and 12 by 12. The 8.5 by 11 are $5.99, and let me tell you, they are sturdy. I mean, I can really squeeze and give it a little dent, but they are nice and sturdy. Look at the nice little dents they have. So this creates a little more surface breakage to where it can handle weight a little bit more, and so it's not going to buckle as easily like the little flimsy ones did. So super excited about these. So we've got the craft stacks in 8.5 by 11. Oh, heading in the car to Northern California to scrap with your friend. Oh, that's so exciting, Shannon. You girls have fun. And then we've got stash stacks in a 12 by 12. And these are $10. So super nice, super heavy duty, would make great for kitting, taking to retreats, putting your finished projects in. That would be another great way to use those as well too. So stash stacks, brand new, 8.5 by 11 and 12 by 12. Next, we've got some brand new dies in here and some restocks. First one is a restock. This is the nested postage labels and tag. So you can see this is a really good set for those of us that love that postage edge. You can have a plain postage edge. You can have a postage edge, and then the next one you can do would be a little stitched one. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, is that 12 in there? Yeah, 11. So 11, I skipped something. But as you can see, it's going to do your postage edge, and also you've got stitched rectangles in here that will nest with them as well. So really, really fun set. Debbie wants a 12 by 12. Diana wants 3. Whoop, whoop. All right. Well, Diana, I'm for sure going to have to get more in. I just ordered 2 at first. I hadn't seen the 12 by 12 ones, so I wanted to check those out. So I will get you more, my friend. So then we've got our postage and labels and tags. This one here is a restock, sold out of this one last time. This is that pressed lace border, which is one of the better press ones. So it creates this beautiful lace border. One of the samples that I showed you was a card front that was just full of these, where they just pressed and pressed and pressed and pressed and did different layers and levels. It was so beautiful. But then you've also got these bonus dies, so you can cut them out. You can cut just the edges out. Lots of fun stuff that you can do with those then. So, I mean, you can cut just one side out, or you can do a double cut on those, which I think is great. So that's a really great set there. That's the pressed lace borders better press die. This one here came in as a special request. We had someone who shared some beautiful cards over in the Doodlebug dish, and from that, somebody wanted the same dies that she used. This is the wheelbarrow die. There was also just a barrel as well too. The barrel is on back order, so I will be getting that one in. But Miss Sandy, if you are watching, I have got your wheelbarrow in so far. Next, we've got a brand new one, and it's a little deceiving because we've got this great little portfolio on the front, but what we're looking at is the twine. So do you remember, and we still carry it in the store, they did, oh, and of course now the name escapes me, but they did a great twine looking one last year that we could not keep in. It was super great. This is a new one that they're adding to that line. This one is called Field Notes Twine. So it's going to give you that look of twine. You've got that great look of a bow as well too. So there's all your little bits and pieces for that. It's going to layer together great. You've got the nice little topper piece there to make it look like it's all tied together, and it's a knot. So again, this is the Field Notes Twine set. Another one in that line is the Field Notes Wildflowers. Just a fun little layer set here. So there's the wildflowers. This one came in as a special request. This is part of a series I did like a year ago. It's called The Envelope of Wonder. Well, this is the stamp set that goes with it. So again, this is special order, but we can get it in for you as well. Sending good thoughts your way. Let's see here. Just a note to say hello, Mr. and Mrs. A gift especially for you. Congratulations on your special day. And look at the great font that you've got too. It is a small little sentiments, but a great font as well. From me to Boo, you brighten my day. Just a note to say thanks. That's a great little set there. So Miss Debbie, if you're watching, your stamps are in. Another restock here. This is the scored and pierced rectangles. Again, just a nice little layered set. I want to flip it back over to see if you can see the dark green. See how it's got that little extra edging? That's your scored ones. So now when I flip it back over, here's your pierced, and then check out the little dips in there. That's going to give it a scored look. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different dies in here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 are going to be pierced. 1, 2, 3 are going to be scored. So again, the scored and pierced rectangles. This one is a new one, Yana's Daisies. So this is a cutting plate where it will do just the flowers, or you can then do a nice little shadow around it. See if you can see the white shadow there around it. But look how they did this when they cut it out and then they set the colors back in. So this would be a really pretty one. Do some fun, funky watercolor backgrounds, okay? and then cut it out with this. And then you could cut it out with black, gold, silver, and give it that great outline as well too. Or another thing you could do to cheat just a little bit, you could do that fun little background, okay? Cut it out with just the big shadow and then cheat a little bit, not really. Cut it out in black with the inside piece and just set it right on top. You're going to get a very similar look. You're going to get a little dimension because the black piece is going to be setting on top of, you know, what you just colored, that nice flat piece. That's not going to really have any, you know, piercing that you're going to have to, or any insets you're going to have to do. And then you could even come back and add like some glossy accents inside the daisy part. That would be really pretty as well too, to give a really fun look. And it might be a little bit easier than insetting all these as well. But again, that's Yana's daisies. Is that like a regular die for like an intro cut? Oh, I don't know which one you were talking about because I just looked back at my phone. So these are all regular dies. The only one I've shown that's different is this one. This one is the Better Press. So that one would be a different one. Everything else is regular dies so far. This is just a restocked Perfect Touch arches and tags. So this is just one of those great arch dies that Spellbinders does. This one has the great little kind of pierced stitch edge to it. This one we showed in the last one, and then we had a special order for our next order. This is called Gorgeous You Perfume Bottle. I love it for that great bow you got there. Do you have the paper pack to make the cardboard house? Well, I don't know what cardboard house you're talking about. So I would need to know what cardboard house you were talking about first to know if I had the paper pack for it, Miss Shannon. You let me know what paper pack you're talking about and I can check and see. Okay, you want the daisies. Perfect. You've got it. Thank you, ma'am. Restock here on landscape edges. And Shannon, maybe even what brand you're talking about too. That might help me. We've got a whole store full of stuff. So I am not for sure what exactly you are. We're not tracking on the same path here. Next, we've got landscape edges. That's a restock for us. So you've got great mountains, clouds, grass in here. Creates a fun little background. You can see you can use them all together or singly. Here's another great one here. So it's called Curved Rectangles. So it's a fun little set there. This would definitely be a good one for those that do more with scrapbooking, because it's nice and big. So this would be good for your mats and then cutting your photos in that shape as well. So again, this one is Curved Rectangles. Another new one here. Oh, no, actually I'm skipping. Not new yet. Landscape edges. You've got it, Miss Debbie. Thank you. Okay, so this one here came in as a special request. So if you remember a while back, we got one of these in for our friend Stacy. And then I had another gal, and then I over-ordered. Remember that? I over-ordered it. And then we had another lady come in, and she bought that pack that I over-ordered, but she wanted everything else to go with it. So we've got this great little set coming in for her. This first one is called Santa's Sipping Sayings. So let me kind of go back here. We're going to look at, here is the starter for this one. This one is called Festive Ornaments. This is kind of what starts it all off. So Festive Ornaments has got the circle in there, all the fun little ways that you can decorate these different ornaments. Then to that, you can add these cute little whimsical winter critters. So the gal that's getting this set, well, then she wanted the winter critters because, of course, look how stinking cute they are. So now we've got the whimsical winter critters that are going home with her. She already was buying this one here, Santa's Festive Crew. So see, again, from that first set, you can make all these critters now and all these cute little winter guys. Folio. Shannon, I still don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. I don't have a cardboard. I don't know. A folio. Yeah, I showed you some folios yesterday from Craft Treat, but they don't have a house. So then next up with all these great little guys, you can also get this Merry Mug Creations. Now, not only can you make these fun little mugs, these circles fit perfect in the mugs as well too. I mean, seriously, how cute are these? But then, of course, you got to have a stamp set to match them all. So that's what takes us next to this one. Santa's Sippin' Saints. Have yourself a merry latte Christmas. Have a cozy Christmas. Have a sweet Christmas. Warmest thanks. Wishing you a Christmas that is merry and bright. You warm my heart. From your secret Santa, sending a cup of cheer. A little something for you. There's no one elf like you. Warm wishes and snowman kisses. Happy holidays from our home to yours. So all these fun little things here are a special order, but we're going to go back and we're still going to have one of these guys on the shelf because it was easier just for me to get her a bundle. So we've still got this little guy up for grabs. But after seeing all this, if you love this little guy and you want any of the other bits and pieces, you let me know. Becky, I was just thinking that too, like as I'm trying to talk, and that's why I'm stuttering. I'm like running through my head anything I've got in the store that's a house. So yes, that's what I'm thinking too. So Shannon, there is a house, a chipboard house that Doodlebug sells. It's a chipboard album, and then there are some kits that you could get. Paper-wise, you can use any paper for those. They had dies and cardboard houses, like a metal die to do the front of the cardboard house. I don't think, all right, friends, we're going to walk here real quick. I don't think I have any of that in right now, but let me show you here. Okay, because we still should, all right. Oh yeah, I do. Okay. So here is a house. We sell the little chipboard albums that are blank. You can do your own thing with them, but Doodlebug did do a kit for the one that you see here. They did this one, and then they also did a Halloween one. I bought the die set that cuts out the windows, and there was a sample made that looked like a house. Yep, here we are. I think we are in the right spot. So yes, if you've got the dies, your dies do the little windows. They do these fun little bushes, shrubs out here. They do the window boxes, the grass, all that fun stuff. The album itself doesn't have all that prettiness. You bought all the prettiness. Then they do have a kit, or you can use any paper and do your own thing. So I do have a kit in though, the one that goes with Home Sweet Home. They also did a Halloween one. I don't have any Halloween ones in anymore, but I do have the Home Sweet Home, and those are the only two they have done. They haven't done any. I asked numerous times this Christmas if they would please do a gingerbread one. So you have the chipboard and you have the metal dies. Okay. So then it would be, you can use any paper that you want to create your album, or I have that one kit that has instructions in it. So that would be the other way that you could go, but you could definitely do your own thing as well. All right. Mystery solved. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So we're moving on from these. Next up, this is called All the Sentiments. It is a stamp and die from Spellbinders. So it's going to cut out these bigger words. Happy, you, thanks, love, congrats, hello. And then you've got all these smaller little sentiments to where you can build a little phrase like happy anniversary to you, sending love, let's see, love from the heart, congrats from the heart, thanks from the heart, just for you, missing you, I love you. Then we've got, let's see, you brighten my day. So all kinds of, I want to use my March coupon with that. Okay, so you want the kit. Okay, perfect. Problem solved, mystery solved, we gotcha. We'll have to get that invoice in the next couple of days to get that March coupon on there. So perfect. Okay, so then this is All the Sentiments. So there's that one. Next, this is a restock. This is the Mylar Balloons die. I don't know where she's at, Donna. Oh, there she is. Cindy. Cindy, kitty, kitty. Cindy, kitty. Donna says hi. Donna says hi. No, she's not popping up. She's taking her afternoon nap. Next, we've got this tape. It's called Autumn Leaves Decorative Tape from Hero Arts. Okay. I had a little piece pulled off earlier. All right, here we go. It is really cool. So it is, hold on. Confirmation, I watch you told. I knew exactly what house she meant. I love it. Okay, so this here is a double stick tape, or not double stick, it is a single-sided tape. If I can get it off here. Success. Oh, goodness. So now you can see, I mean, it's clear just like it was, but this side is sticky. So you could cut them into little pieces. You could do fun little strips. It's not a washi. It is a clear stick tape. I think these were originally like $6 or $7. It was meant to be. Yes, it was. It was meant to be. But they had them on sale. So then we've got them for, I think they're $3.50, something like that, but they're less than $4 for this huge roll of this fun tape. Now, kicker, because I couldn't, it was on their clearance side, because they are getting rid of a lot of Hero Art stuff as they're adding more in and thinking, okay, what room do we have in the warehouse? What are we going to keep? What are we not going to keep? I couldn't find them anymore on the site. So I've only got 4. So these are the only 4 that I'm going to be able to get in. But they are, like I said, we put them on sale right away because we bought them on sale. So there's those fun little, it's called Autumn Leaves Decorative Tape. So that's a new item for us. These Dawn bags are not up for grabs. I had a lady come in. She wanted Dawn Buddy bags. She wanted, oh man, only 3 came in. She wanted 6. I could only put 4 in my cart, and look at that. I did get 4. Yay, but I only got 3. But I can only have 4. So that was the last 4 that Spellbinders had, because Spellbinders does stock some of the Dawn stuff as well. So, but I will always keep trying. You want one, please? Let's see here, Donna. I think you're talking about the leaf tape. If you will put leaf tape, just so we know tomorrow, or if we don't get it pulled tomorrow and it doesn't get pulled till Monday, that way we know what you want one, please. Oh, you did already, Donna. You're perfect. Thank you, Donna. You were a step ahead of me. So Dawn Buddy bags. I don't think I can get more, but if you would want one, let me know and I will keep looking and trying. Next, we've restocked the scrubber blocks, and we were just having fun playing with these. They're not magnetic, of course, but when they stick together with that real soft scrubby side, it's like they're magnetized together. We were having way too much fun playing with those today. But we've got scrubber blocks back in stock. One thing that's nice about these is you can take this off and you can clean them. Over time, if it just gets so disgusting you can't stand to look at it, you can get replacement pads. So you've got a pack of, I think there's three in there. Yeah, 3 pads in a pack. So we've got replacement pads as well. So the little scrubber blocks so you can clean your stamps, and replacement pads. Both of these are restock items for us, but we've been out of these for a while. Next, this is a new little set here. This is called Jump for Joy. Jump for Joy can be bought individually or as a bundle. And of course, as a bundle, you always are going to save a nice little chunk that way. So what all do you get in Jump for Joy? You've got a die, stencil, and stamp set here that goes with Jump for Joy. So you can see this one here. You've got these great kind of background that's going to do the lily pads and the cattails. You've got a fun little stamp set here. You are totally amazing. Hope your day is pure magic. Make a wish. Jump for joy. Hopping by to say hello. Enjoy your, new pad. Isn't that cute? And they're kind of like little zoop, zoop hops too. I like that. You've got some little cattails there. And then you've got this super cute, what's called frog prints. So individually, they're called lily pad stencil, jump for joy stamps, or jump for joy sentiments, whatever you want to type in there. And then last but not least, frog prints. Look how cute he is. Oh my gosh, look at him right there. Adorable, adorable. So then we get this great little frog prints there as well. Or you can do the jump for joy bundle. Got that as well. So that was a new one. Restocks. We restocked our craft stacked rubber bands. These are the rubber bands for the medium ones. And we've got rubber bands for the large ones back in stock. Restocked our antique gold wax. And for the first time in a while, they have new wax seals. But look, they're babies. Aren't they adorable? So cute. Really, really fun. I like the little mini size of these. This one is called Mini Flower. And they're also 3D. I don't know if you saw that on there or not. So they've got a little more depth to them. Then this one here looks like a puffy heart when it's done. So mini puffy heart. Jump for Joy bundle. Use your coupon. You got it. And then we've got mini 3D, and it's a bow. So cute. So we're doing scribble blocks, replacement. I know I got a couple Jump for Joys that were already spoken for too. Perfect. Thank you, friends. Moving on. These are restocks. We have not had these in since before the holidays, though, because obviously, this was great around the holidays, but we just ran out the other day. So we're restocking these. So it's the flashy cord is what it's called, but this is the flashy cord in silver. And we've got flashy cord in gold. So restocking those. These sold out right away last time in the live. So just restocking these. These are just foils that are going to be heading to our glimmer section. This one here is the metallic variety pack. There we go. Satin Metallics variety pack. There's that one. And then this little guy by himself is called Satin Pewter. So those are heading to our glimmer section. They have been working on their cardstock selection. We sold out of these the other day. This is the 48 assortment bundle. This gives you one piece of every single color that they are stocking now, which I love that. Gives you a great variety. Also kind of lets you know what colors you're loving, and then we can order more of those individual ones. So we've got the Color Wheel 48 pack assortment, 8.5 by 11. Then I also picked up, this is from one of their, they started doing some scrapbooking lines. This was from one they did last year called Storytelling Sunshine. What I love about these though, is they're 100 pounds each. So they're nice and thick. I tried to spread them out earlier, but I didn't do a very good job, did I? But they're great summery colors. But again, I love that they are 100 pounds. You've got 10 different colors in here. Ooh, that's a really pretty blue. Look at that. That's beautiful. Their cardstock packs went over really well, and I think that's what made them consider bringing in more cardstock in 8.5 by 11, and they're also doing 12 by 12 packs too. At 12 by 12, we don't sell by the pack as nearly as well as we do our 8.5 by 11. So I don't stock any of the It's a black one. I don't stock any of the 12 by 12 in multiple packs, but if you're wanting that, know that I can get that. It's just our 8.5 by 11 sells so much better. What weight is the 8.5 by 11? It's 100 pounds as well, Valerie. These are 100 pounds. All right, next up. So when I ordered, I had a lady in the other day, and she likes to do, the layering flowers and then just create little bouquets just with individual flowers. But she likes to have that great monochromatic look, and she wants to have colors that work together, much like when we're buying our ink. We want 3 shades of pink. light, medium, and dark. That's how she was trying to buy her paper. We found out that I don't have a great selection where you can do that layering look. So this time when I ordered, I brought in some colors and I really worked on getting that layered look for you. So I've got Oceanside, Malibu, and Breeze. I think these three layer together beautifully if you're wanting to do a card. This one would be all blues. So light blue up to a dark blue, but I thought that was a great series there. The next, now I brought in this mint color. Now mint, so we're going to look at mint a couple different ways. So then I also did this series here. So again, you could mix and match them however you want, but I've got 4 in this series. I've got blue spruce, teal topaz, waterfall, and seaside. So again, I thought these went really great together to give you that great layering look where, you could just do these 3 here, you could do these 3, you could do all 4, but it gives you that really great layered look if you're, wanting to stay in that same shade family. Now, with this mint's a little different, but mint does look really good. It's a little bit of a jump, but mint looks really good with the blue spruce as well. And I thought, well, you can even kind of get away with the mint, the teal topaz, and the blue spruce. Kind of greens it up just a little bit, brings that green out. But it is a really fun one with these as well. So then we've also got mint in here. Now, coral, I didn't get anything to go with it. Coral was just beautiful. And it was a color I did not have, so I wanted it. We did not have anything in this coral range at all, so added that into our selection. Okay? Whew. All right. That, friends, that is our Spellbinders side of the table. Oh, no, hold on. Oh, yeah, I've got one machine over here I'm going to show you yet, too. Then we're going to go over to the Gina K side of the table. Before we do that, I had a gal in the other day, and she was looking for a big die cut machine. She wants something that's got a much larger opening, like 9 inches across. That is going to be the regular platinum machine. Normally what we sell in the store is a platinum 6. So it means it's 6 inches. This is your regular platinum. And just like the platinum, it comes with that great universal cutting mat in there as well. Will it cut your smaller dies? Oh, of course. It will just also cut the larger dies too. And I think she's been doing stuff with fabric, so this is going to be perfect for her to run through things with fabric. But this is the platinum from Spellbinders, so we can get those. This one here is not up for grabs. It is a special order. And then next from Miss Gina K, we got back in stock our Intracut machines. I've got 2 ladies that had been asking about them. So we've got Intracuts in stock now. I've got 3 of those available. So 1 for sure up for grabs, possibly 2. I think the one lady, she's wanting hers like May or June is when she's going to be ready for it. Probably tax checks, something like that. But I know I for sure have got 1, maybe 2, and I can always order more. Then to go with that, we also got in the magnetic platform sets. This was what I needed to get in for the retreat. So I know one of these is heading to the retreat with me, and we already sold one online, which was crazy amazing. We just got these checked in today, and we sold out one online already too. So thank you so much, Miss Lisa. If you're watching, Lisa's a regular on the live. She just happened to place an online order as well too. So we sold out of one of those already today. So whoop, whoop. How much is the Intracut? Oh, let me check. I didn't get anything priced yet, but we've had those before. So let me just check here, Miss Debbie. I've got my handy dandy computer back here. Let's see. Let me see here. If I can spell intra right. Oh my gosh, I misspelled it again. Because it's important to spell it right this time, so I misspelled it again. Well, let's see. Why is it not coming up? Oh, because it's intree, not intra. T-R-I. Okay, so it's still not coming up. Dun, dun, dun. Here we go. $160.99. Sorry for that. $160.99 is the price on the Intracut machines. And then the platforms, I don't think, those are $35.39, just in case, because Robin did want to know. So just in case somebody wanted to know, perfect, got you there. Robin says she loves her Intracut. The gal that is wanting the Intracut right now, she said she is tired of her embossing folders not turning out right. She can't get her sandwiches right, and she's just done messing with it. And I know some of her friends have Intracuts and love them, so she is moving over to the Intracut. And then we also got in the magnetic platforms, because that is something that they added after the Intracuts came out. So we've got the magnetic platforms now in stock. And then we also added in Gina K's little sticky mats. So we've got sticky mats available now as well too for her. And then just because I wanted to get a couple little things from her while I was ordering, we got in, this is a great little stencil set. It's one of the new ones called Shimmering Roses. Look how pretty that is. And then this set of stencils here is called Modern Hydrangea. And then the last thing that we got in is a brand new one called Say It Large. So nice big stamp sentiments. And then there's also dies in there to match those and cut out your shadows. And that is our Gina K order. And that, my friends, is our Friday What's New. So like I said, there was a lot more Spellbinders than what I anticipated, but not a huge fill up all the tables. Gina K was just a quick little easy one, getting in some of the tools for friends that needed them. So, alrighty friends, well thank you so much for hanging out with me on this beautiful Friday. I am going to head home and enjoy my Friday evening. However, I am back in here tomorrow from 10 to 3. So if you are in the area and you want to take a little road trip and come see me tomorrow, store is open 10 to 3 Eastern time. It's also a great time if you have not used your March coupon from your coupon book to get that coupon used. Do not let your March one go to waste. March is a 40% off one item coupon. Now, if you're thinking, ooh, I want that. So we sell our coupon books once a year. So if you don't have a coupon book, it's not a 40% off just because, okay? We do lots of little things just because, but I don't have a 40% off this month for you just because. Robin's coming to see me tomorrow. Perfect. That sounds great, Miss Robin. Robin, hopefully, I will have your scrap sale credit for you ready too. So you can pick up your goodies, you can use your coupon, and then you can also shop with your scrap sale credit too. Or just take it home and think about what you want to get. So, alrighty friends, well, thank you so much. You guys have an amazing Crafty Blessed evening, and I will see you next week on Tuesday. We'll pick back up on our lives next week on Tuesday. Alrighty friends, take care. Bye.